Oi everybody, Juliana here. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're making a recipe that I'm really crazy about. Bao buns. These Chinese buns are very popular street food made of a very soft steamed bun, filled with pork, chicken, beef, or even vegetarian fillings. Today I'll be showing you the most popular and, in my opinion, the most delicious flavor, pork belly. I will show you how to make these incredible fluffy buns and the most tasty pork belly you've ever tried. And some fresh pickled toppings on top. This is another recipe that you'll be running to the kitchen to make. So, vamos! Let's make some baos. For this recipe, the best way to start is by making your pork belly. It takes some time, but I guarantee you it's worth it. It's 600 grams of pork belly. For this recipe, it's a good amount. So I've got this pork belly already skinless and clean. When picking your pork belly, you want a piece that is nice layers of meat with a good layer of fat, but not too much fat. Pat dry the belly with some paper towel. Season with salt and pepper very well. On a saucepan over medium to high heat, add a very little amount of oil. When it's very hot, add the pork belly fat side down. Sear till it's very nice and golden on both sides. Add it to a parchment paper bag, or you can also cover the belly using foil. Also fat side down. Place it on a tray with parchment paper also on it. Cook the belly in a preheated oven at 375 Fahrenheit for 1 hour. I honestly like to make the belly the day before so I can chill it nicely in the fridge before cutting. Keep the melted fat for the buns. You can also get some when it's cooking if you need more. While your belly is cooking, you can make the sauce. Into a medium pot, mix 100 ml or 6 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 145 ml or half a cup and 2 tablespoons of mirin, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 35 grams or 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. Cook it over low to medium heat just until the sugar is all dissolved. After 1 hour, remove the belly from the oven and bring the temperature down to 275 Fahrenheit. Remove the belly from the bag. Very carefully, it's very hot inside. Place into a casserole dish. Baste with the sauce. Really get it nice and covered. Put it back in the oven for another hour and baste the belly again every 20 minutes. Bring the temperature to 350 Fahrenheit on the last 5 minutes for thickening the sauce. Remove the belly from the oven and let it cook completely. If you're making everything the same day, you should cut your belly when it's chilled, but it might be more difficult to cut cleanly. I recommend also to put in the fridge a bit to firm up. Cover it with plastic wrap and bring it to the fridge to firm up. Also make sure to store your sauce in the fridge. And remove the extra fat. It all comes to the top. Top after refrigerated. For our buns, let's add to the mixing bowl 190 ml of room temperature water, 6 grams or 1 teaspoon of instant yeast. Give it a little mix. Add 1½ tablespoon of skim milk powder, 260 grams of flour or 2 cups and 2 tablespoons, 37 grams or 3 tablespoons of sugar, 6 grams or 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 grams or 1/3 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 grams or 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 35 ml of fat from the belly. Save some fat to also brush the buns later. Add everything to the mixer using the hook and mix over low speed until combined, for about 2 minutes, and then medium speed for 8 to 10 more minutes, or until it forms a smooth ball. If your dough gets too wet, add some more flour. Place the dough into an oiled bowl, making a ball shape. And cover it with a cloth for 1½ hours or until it doubles in size. Now it's time for you to drop a like if you're enjoying this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here for more amazing delicious recipes. While the buns are proofing, you can make your toppings. You will need about 2 medium carrots, 2 small cucumbers, and 1 stalk each of cilantro and green onions. Wash and peel carrots and cut julienne, or medium pieces, not too thick, not too thin. Cut the cucumbers into nice rounded pieces the same thickness. Place them together into a bowl and add 70 ml of rice vinegar, 30 grams of sugar. Mix and let them marinate for 1 hour. Wash and clean the cilantro. Cut the thick part of the stalk and pick the rest. For the green onions, discard the white part and cut the greens into thin rounded rings. Set both aside for later. When the dough is ready, place it over a clean surface and push it down. Cut the dough into pieces 25 grams each. Make balls using your hands like this. From the outside, making this rounded movement. Place the balls over a tray with parchment paper and loosely cover them with plastic wrap. Let them rest for 30 minutes. Cut some parchment paper for the buns, little squares about 2 to 3 inches. After resting, bring the buns back to the table and using a rolling pin, open each ball making an egg shape. Brush them with the belly fat and using a chopstick, fold one side over the other and place them over the parchment paper. Gently pull out the chopstick. Do this with all your buns and place them back over the tray. For cooking these buns, you need a bamboo steamer. They're cheap and easy to find on Amazon. The link is in the description below. You will also need a pot that you can place under the steamer for cooking. I added some plastic wrap on my pot to help hold it firm, since my pot wasn't the exact same size. Use what works best for you. Place the buns in the steamer and cook them for 10 minutes. Don't overcrowd it or they won't cook properly. Steam the buns for 10 minutes. While the buns are cooking, you can cut the belly into nice half-inch slices. And then heat them on a saucepan over medium heat for 1 to 2 minutes. You just want to warm them up to get them tender again. After 10 minutes, the buns are beautifully puffed and bigger, so they're done. They should be very soft and light. Get all the toppings, sauce, pork belly, and make these into delicious mini sandwiches. Place some sauce inside, not too much so the buns don't get soggy. A beautiful slice of pork belly, your toppings, and then garnish it as you like. The balance here between the toppings and the pork is really important. You want to taste all of your ingredients individually. The bun also has a great flavor you don't want to miss. The belly has a crispy skin with a juicy, very tender center. The sauce complements it perfectly, gives it a kick of flavor. The toppings are fresh and acidic to cut through the fat. They bring bright colors to the dish and give it a nice crunch. That, along with the heat of green onion and cilantro, and this bowl is perfect. So everybody, I really hope you enjoyed these delicious buns. They really are a must-try in the kitchen. They're very easy to make, delicious, very fun. Your friends and family just gonna love you even more. Let me know if you try them at home in the comments below. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to drop a like here. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe here. On Bake Cook Travel, we always bring the best food adventures and food recipes. If you'd like to see more food recipes, click here, and for more food adventures, click here. See you in the next video.